Hello, hello, YouTube. One moment while I bring up the game audio here. Hello, hello. It's Astrea episode 117, I believe. We are continuing from where I said I would a couple days ago. I started streaming, and then, some family stuff happened, so I had to cut off the stream a little bit early because I just couldn't think straight. I just didn't feel like sitting through 2.5 hours of a stream where I have to think and read a lot, so I just didn't. So I'm recording a new episode today. It is currently Friday. It's almost midnight my time. It is 10:30. So it's a bit late. So excuse me if my voice is a bit quiet or hoarse or froggy or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get through it. I'm probably just going to record this one episode today, and I'm going to do a Terraria episode right after, because I told y'all a family member's house caught on fire. I won't go into the details or anything, but somebody's house caught on fire, so now those people are displaced. They aren't like living with us. They're not here now, but we've got to help them move stuff out of the house, move stuff around into storage, into a new space, all that kind of stuff. So I have a feeling my next week at least is going to be all types of jumbled up. So I'm just going to record a lot of episodes for the week. So probably no stream. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, I guess that goes without saying, because this is going to go up after those streams would have been, anyways. So yeah, I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, probably there wasn't any streams for the week. I wish I could kind of announce that before the streams go live, but I can't really do that. I don't know if this next week of streams is gonna be canceled or not, or like moved around. I can't really say for sure. Let me think, because this is going to go up on Tuesday. This video that I'm recording right now, this is going to go up on Tuesday. So I would say Tina's stream is most likely going to be late, if not canceled. I'm probably going to end up recording that at 12 p.m. instead of 10 a.m. If not, just cancel the entire stream. And the next Astrea stream for Thursday, I don't know, maybe should be like also at 12 p.m. Probably not canceled, but again, depending on how much work needs to be done and how much my family needs to help out, we're gonna take that one step out of a time. But yeah, we'll get to it eventually. I'll just say, just expect the next week of streams at least, if not the next 2 or 3 weeks, to be kind of all over the place. I'm gonna try to keep all my YouTube uploads up, but depending on how fast I can get these recorded and uploaded and everything, that might also change. But I'm gonna try to keep the YouTube stuff, on time and on schedule. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that shouldn't change at all, but I'll let you guys know if something happens. Okay, so with that out of the way, I'm remembering we're gonna have to build up a run for Astrea so we can unlock some achievements to work towards that 100%. The last one we had was pretty decent, but we lost that one. So we're moving on to this new one, which is shaping up to be okay, but we just don't have anything yet that will quite push us over that edge to get those achievements. So we're just gonna, basically just play a normal run. Again, I'm only recording these in 30-minute increments, so there's a real chance I might just blow through a lot of runs, not really thinking super hard. Like here, I don't know how we ended up with these actions in my hand, but these are pretty horrible for me. Pretty sure that means we just die right now. If I play this, it's gonna damage me and overcorrupt the enemy, which is gonna deal damage to us. We don't have shields or anything like that. And if we play this on ourselves, I mean, I guess we could afford to lose a life, so it's not a huge deal, but not ideal. I don't like losing lives if we don't have to. Okay, we have Incorruptible now, so we won't die from this turn. So let's go ahead and burn all of these on ourselves. And we should be able to just end the battle. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I think we're going for Chaotic Dice, so we can play Trade Winds, or no, Rising Gust, that's what it's called. We get Rising Gust dice and Chaotic Dice, and that'll help us get one of the achievements. And one of the other achievements, I'm trying to think of exactly what we need to do. We need to play 50 Purification with a single safe die action, which again we can do with Rising Gust and Chaotic Dice. I think the other one is kind of similar. We need to play an action that is a confuse action, not a random action, a confuse action with 50. So it's kind of similar, but not exactly the same. So I guess this will help. This is pretty much exactly what we need. We can roll like a 35 and then get a bunch of boosts up to 50. It might be kind of tricky to do that, but I mean, that's kind of our best shot right there. And let's get some more critical damage. And I remember we cannot use any multipliers or like modifiers for the confuse actions. So we can't have brilliance, or there's another one that guarantees a purify hit instead of a corrupt hit, but we can't use that either. So let's just go for the critical, because that does not count as a confuse modifier. It's just a purification modifier. Whenever you or Sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, you have less than 50 brilliance, gain 3 brilliance. Otherwise, gain 1 confuse multiplier. Alright. Again, we're not working with brilliance, so we don't want that. Every 4 starter die you play, Deal 10 purification to all targets. Probably don't want that either, because we do want purification from starter dice, but this would mean some extra purification is coming from the star blessing and not the dice. So that would kind of hinder our achievement hunt. So let's just go ahead and go with the Dice Smith helmet. Not going to do too much for us because we don't even have 25 dice yet. And we're not going to receive too much purification from the enemies. But I mean, you know, something to help out with not dying. Well, that's cool. Applied 2 Hornet Dust. Yeah, that'll help out the achievements. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Thunderstorm. Turbulent Healing. We don't want Dazed, so let's not get that. Deal Purification to a random target 5 times, or Timeless. Let's go ahead and go Timeless, because that gives us some shielding opportunities. And we don't want to destroy a die here, so let's just go to the Forge Shop and see if we want anything there. Get a Rebound or a Self-Heal. Let's go ahead and go for the Self-Heal. Oh, actually, wait, no, we could duplicate something. Never mind, let's go ahead and duplicate a Chaotic Die. And then we actually still have enough for the self-heal, so let's go ahead and buy that. We'll just replace you, I guess. There we go. Got rid of a single corrupt action. Got some self-healing. Sounds like a decent deal to me. Alright. We got the boss fight here. I don't think we're gonna have the chance to get any of the achievements for this battle, but I'll keep my eye out. Something like this would be our best chance, because if we have like Hornet Dust, we can apply Hornet Dust to you for the rest of the battle. We have Rising Gust that'll deal 12 purification every time, plus 2, so 14 times, you know, whatever critical chance we have. Looks like 3. So 12 will turn into 36. And then we need to make up the rest of that. So like 14. Which, yeah, it's going to be kind of tricky to make that up. But we can get an extra 2 from this, from the Azimuth Ring. And I can't really think of anything else we can do right now. Maybe Serenity, but again, we need to make up 14 damage, so I don't think we're gonna quite have enough this time. But we'll keep going. We've got a lot of the game left, so we definitely have time. Oh, Hornet Dust wears off if I hit myself with Purification. I did not know that. Alright, well there goes Hornet Dust. Kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. Hornet Dust wasn't going to help us out too much anyways. Okay. So let's go ahead and heal up with Lightning. Get some critical chance. Is not a critical multiplier, unfortunately. Critical multiplier would help out a lot, actually. If we can get that going, we could maybe use Rising Gust and get 50 out of that die. But, you know, we gotta get lucky on our rolls. Let's see. We keep getting really bad rerolls. We've not gotten any good rerolls to Astrea during this run, feels like. Let's go ahead and use this on ourselves and our Sentinel. Okay, here's some critical multiplier. I believe this wears off at the end of my turn, though. Yeah. We gain 3, but we decrease it by 3 at the end of our turn. So at this very moment, it's not great. But at least we know we can use this to push us over that 50 threshold. Be very nice. Astral Rebound and Timeless. Let's go ahead and use Timeless for some shielding. And we can rebound the multiplier, actually. So it'll stay in our draw pool for the next turn. I don't think we'll actually be able to, you know, use it, but, you know, just having it in our draw pool is better than nothing, I would think. Okay, so this is a chaotic die. I'm going to re-roll that with this one. Just horrible re-rolls. We just can't get a good re-roll going. Get some shields. Let's go ahead and use this on ourselves, because even if it hits corrupt, we're only going to take 1 damage. Ah, there we go. Got lucky there, so that's nice. And we'll just use these, because we have to. Yeah, just battery rolls there. Alright, we get some critical chance. Again, that's not a critical multiplier. And I believe, I can't check right now, I can't back out of the fight, mid-fight, but I'm thinking the achievement relating to the confused die, I'm thinking that said that it had to be 50 on the die, rather than play something lower than 50 and boost it up to 50 with buffs and debuffs and whatnot. So I think we might have to boost it up to 50 somehow. We can still use it just to, you know, try it and see if we get it anyways, but if I'm recalling correctly, I think that was the use condition there. Okay. Oh, we have Incorruptible. I didn't even notice. But we're not going to die this turn, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and use this. See if we hit, like, a critical chance or something. No. But it did almost kill the boss, so that's cool. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Critical multiplier again, but no rising gust. And we're not going to get a reshuffle till next turn. And we don't have another rebound. Okay. We don't have a timeless in here or anything like that. Rebound. I guess not. Okay. Let's see if we can actually do some damage this turn. Because boss has 7 Shadow Mantle and I have 10 Shadow Mantle. I'd rather not lose a life, but I might just sack the life so we can focus all of our Purify damage on the boss. Yeah, I said I might do that, but I'm just gonna do that. Alright, we didn't really do any damage. Yeah, okay. I think we might have done 2 or 3 damage there. Oh, we can get some more damage with this. We can use Electrostatic Field for Thunderstorm. That'll get us some good damage in. 8 Purification. Oh, this only works for the dice that you have it in your dice pool. Oh, I did not notice that. And we have 1 in here, so it's not being counted. The discard pile, I mean. Alright. Well, I think we can deal some good damage if we just, again, focus all of our damage on the boss. Yeah, there we go. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Ooh, let's go ahead and get Astral Calling and Rebound. Probably gonna save us some trouble later on. Dodge Chance, Area Enemy Purify, or Meteor Rain to draw dice. Let's go ahead and go with Dodge Chance. Don't really need either of those other ones. Draw 2 additional dice per turn. But you can only use 1 virtue per turn. Refresh ignores this condition. That's interesting because we have a mandatory virtue, right? So I'm wondering if that counts towards that that rule. Like if we have reroll available to us and Confuse, if we use reroll, I wonder if that would just shut this one out or not, or if we would still have to play it. Interesting. Draw 1 additional die per turn. Apply Obscure to all enemies. We can't see their overcorruption meter. No thank you. Deal 1 additional Purification. At the start of each battle, apply 1 Death Bomb to a random enemy. I guess that would help us out with the achievements. Just by a little bit. You know, tiny little bit. This would also help us out though, because we're drawing 2 additional dice. So we get a higher chance of getting a hand that we, you know, actually can use. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. I'm gonna see if that does not affect our mandatory virtue. Let's go ahead and go for the event and pick up some star shards afterwards. You found an ornate APN fountain that perfectly reflects the starry night sky. On the bottom of its front is written, "To call the heavens, you have to detach from what is mundane or sacrifice what is important." Okay. So we just spend some money or give up our hearts for some star blessings. I'm honestly just gonna leave. I don't really want to spend our money or lose our lives, especially right at the beginning of the Astropolis ruins. Okay. Well, we already pulled Rising Gust, so that's a little unfortunate. We have a lot of dodge chance here. Go ahead and put that on. Do we want to take out these guys in a certain order? I see you and you both have Death Bomb, you know, along with this guy, but you have 2 Death Bomb, and you have, when defeated, applied 2 Doom to all targets. So we're probably just going to want to go from this side over. So let's take out the Fiery Urchin, the Wet Urchin, and then the Rusty Jailer. Let's try to go in that order. So let's go ahead and put Electrostatic Field on you, and then we'll just go to town, basically. Some shields. Let's go ahead and use this for the rebound. We don't have a reroll available to us, so let's just go ahead and burn you, I guess, over here. I know if we get any of these guys over-corrupted, it's not going to be great for us, but I didn't really want to use it on myself either. Alright. Oh, that's right, Electrostatic Field only lasts for 1 turn. Okay. So if we use Hornet Dust, if we heal ourselves, that's gonna wear off, so that's basically useless. And if we use Thunderstorm, it's gonna wear off. So again, basically useless. I don't think we really need to think about this turn super hard. Let's just try to get rid of these corrupt actions and proceed as we were. Let me go ahead and destroy this Hex die. Alright. I see Timeless. We can use that, maybe. I also see a Rebound. We can use that as well. I don't think there's a way we can get this up to 50 on the value. Unless we increase our critical chance, so we have a higher chance of hitting a purify. No, wait. We would, if we hit a purify, it would deal higher damage, but we'd still have that 50-50 shot of hitting the purify in the first place. So I guess we can try that. We would want to rebound on that, so let's go ahead and do that. Takes out that guy, so that's helpful. And do we want to keep any of these around, maybe for next turn? Increases random purify actions by X. I don't think we have any of those here. We can just play that. Let's go ahead and keep this. Keep both of these, actually. Well, actually, wait. No, we don't really need to keep the Serenity die around. Oh, it has to be non-mandatory. I didn't realize that. Okay, never mind. I was gonna use Timeless on the Precision die, so we can keep that in our hand for next turn. But it has to be a non-mandatory action, so we just can't do that. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna lose a life here then, because I can't get rid of this. Oh. That is unfortunate, but... how it had to go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Go ahead and use the shields. Well, first I'm gonna use Timeless on a couple of things. We get extra shields. And do that. Go ahead and use our dodge chance. And we did get this Confuse action back. And we do have a Void Seek. So we can go ahead and Void Seek. Do we not have a dedicated critical multiplier die? I thought we had one. Maybe we already used it. I guess it's just one of the chaotic dice then. We kept getting these critical multiplier dice. I thought we had one, but I guess, you know, those must have been chaotic dice this entire time then. Alright, well, that's not great, but whatever. Let me go ahead and use this on you. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I didn't want to overcorrupt this guy and have him basically kill me. So that's fine. These corrupt actions, we can just use our shield and dodge chance for that. So that worked out. Okay. If we had a critical multiplier, this would be great. But we do not. I don't think we can get this up to 50, even if we wanted to. Let's just go ahead and play it. Get you out of here. So now you're the only enemy we have, even though you are going to deal extra damage from the Doom. Okay. Oh, there's a critical multiplier. If we had that last turn, that would be amazing. But we can't keep this beyond this one turn, so. Okay. Is there anything in our draw pool that would help us out then? Oh, did we just get a reshuffle? Oh, we did. Oh, maybe we can actually draw a few dice and get what we need. Let's re-roll this. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. No, not exactly what I needed, but I guess this does have a higher chance now of hitting, you know, a high damage purify action, which may get us that achievement. Let's try it. Oh. Hit the purify action, but it did not hit critical chance, so that's alright. Please let me dodge this next attack here. I didn't even think about healing. Ah. Horrible luck. And just bad playing in general. Okay. Let's just end the fight then. I don't think there's anything we can do now. Alright. Alright, alright. What is this? The next purification will have a 100% chance of triggering critical. Ah. That's exactly what we need. I'll go ahead and pick that up. What is this? Thundering Riposte. Whenever you dodge corruption, all enemies receive purification for each corruption dodged. Okay, that is nice just for, you know, dealing damage. I guess we might as well pick that up. We don't really need Calm, and we don't really need more Aerial Needle. So let's go ahead and pick that up. And I'll go ahead and end this video here. I'm going to go on to record a Terraria video, so go ahead and catch that on YouTube as well. And I will be back tomorrow with Astrea. Again, you should be seeing this on YouTube, so everything should be proceeding as normal for you. So see you then.